Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing you how to create this beautiful looking earring. So as you guys all know, this is a beginner level guide. So I'll be showing you the simplest methods to make this particular earring. Alright. So yeah, let's get started. So friends, first out of all, you have to open up your SolidWorks. For which I like if you want to install SolidWorks, I have given the video link in the description. You can just check it out. All right. So what you have to do is you have to go to a new document. All right, and you have to click on part. You have to click on OK, and yeah, this is your new window. And over here you will be doing all the sketching and extruding purposes. All right. So first out of all, you have to select a plane. Mainly, you will be having three planes: front plane, top plane, and right plane. So let's just go on with the front plane over here. All right. So if you want to sketch on a particular plane, you will just have to click on it. All right. And there will be an option called sketch over here. And if you click on that, you can see that we are having a normal view of our front plane. All right. And the next thing which you have to do is you have to start sketching. So for this particular sketch, we will be using just lines. All right. And we will be using the thin feature. All right. So let's get on with it. So to sketch a particular line, you always make sure that you are starting with the origin. All right. This particular point is known as the origin. Okay. So um, click on your mouse, uh, and you can see that a line is being made. Just randomly click it again so that we will be having that point, and just click on one more side, and we are going to end it in the beginning point. All right. So you have to just get one thing into your head, that always a line will end in a close boundary. All right. Close boundary meaning, like if you are having an open end, the line will go on. All right. So if you want to delete a particular line, you just have to right click on it, then you have to click on delete. So yeah, the second thing I'm going to introduce it to you in this particular video is that smart dimension. So you are having this particular line and you want to measure it. So what we have to do is we have to go to smart dimension, which is over here. As you can see now, right now it is selected, and you have to click on the line which you have to measure. As you can see, the line measure is, as of right now, it is 46 mm. So we need only around 35 mm. All right. So for you guys to get the height between this particular line and this point, what you have to do is you have to click on this line, and then you have to click on this particular point. So that will give us the height of that particular 2 points. All right. So we are going to give it as 45. All right. And even now the sketch is not fully defined. Okay, you can see over here it is underdefined. So we have to fully define a sketch before you can go into the extruding part. So what we have to do, we have to give dimension. All right, we have to give angle dimension. So for us to give an angle dimension, what we have to do is we have to click on these two lines. So I'll click on this line, and then I'll click on this line, and that will give us the angle. So I am going to give the angle as 60 over here. Since you have given 60, the other angles will be automatically selected. So what we have to do is we have to create fillet. So as of right now, the sketch is fully defined. You can see like the all blue lines are gone. It is all black as of right now, and you can see down here it is fully defined. So what you have to do is you can exit smart dimension. All right. And what you have to do is you have to click on sketch fillet, what sketch fillet does is that it will round up a surface. All right, it will round up a point or surface, whichever that is which you are clicking onto. It will round up that. Okay, so as of here, the fillet radius is given as 10 mm. We only need 5 mm. Okay, actually let's give it 4 mm. All right, and we are going to click here, and we are going to click OK. So that is done. We need to fillet over here and here as well. Okay, so let's just click on here, and this time let's give it a bigger number, like 7 mm, actually 6 mm. All right, and then you're going to click on OK, and you need it here as well. So we'll give 6 mm as well, and you'll click on OK. And if you guys want to give both of them the same fillet, you can just click on both of them at the same time. Just click on fillet and click on both of the together, and you can give it OK. So it will be done simultaneously. All right, and the next thing which you have to do is you have to go to extruded boss base. So now you guys will be thinking that how you can make a extruded boss base just with the lines. You can do that actually. I'll show you just how. You have to go to features, and you have extruded boss base over here. So as you guys can see, right now the entire inside part of the sketch which we have made is getting extruded. All right, so we don't need this entire sketch to be extruded. So we have a particular option over here which is thin feature. All right, so as you guys can see, as soon as I selected that, it created the sketch which we have made into a hollow one, and it has given a 10 mm of outside radius, and it has extruded that particular part. So what we have to do is we have to flip the direction. So you guys can see that it has come down, come inside as of right now, and we don't need 10 mm radius. We only need 4 mm radius. See, and we don't need the extrusion to be 10 mm as well. We only need it to be 5 mm. All right, let's give it 5 mm thin feature. All right, yeah, see, and right now you can just click on OK, and you guys will be having your basic 3D model ready. Now what we have to do is we have to give a fillet over here because it's a very sharp edge. So what we have to do is we have to go to fillet over here in features, not in sketch. All right, and you have to click on this particular point, and over here in the parameter side it is given that 10 mm. We don't need 10 mm, and you can see the preview over here. Let's give it 2 mm. Okay, I think that 2 mm is also a little bit big. Let's give it 1. Yeah, perfect. All right, and then you're going to click on OK. See how that is made. So now what we have to do is we have to give fillet to all these edges. So let's see how to do that. So giving fillet on all the edges, what you have to do is you have to again click on fillet. All right, and then you have to click on any one of the edge, like here, and over here you can see multiple options. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to have all the edges fillet. Okay, so just click on the suitable option which is showing all the edges covered, like this one. And the ones which you see in the purple color, that is the edges which are selected and which is going to be filleted. All right, so I'm going to click on this particular option, and they will be showing you the preview. All right. So right now it is having a small fillet radius. That's why it is not looking that good. So what we have to do is we have to increase the fillet radius. As of right now, it is given as 1 mm. Let's give it what do you say, 3 mm. Okay, about 2 mm. Okay, so let's give it a radius of 2 mm. All right, click on OK. Guys can see like it is almost coming to a finished. Okay, so what you have to do next is that you have to make a circle over here so that we can cut and extrude it. Okay, so to do that you have to click on this particular surface first, right click on it, and you will be having a sketch option here. So click on that, and you have this sketch. Click on normal too, so that will give a normal view of our sketch surface. Now what you have to do is you have to go to circle. All right, and you can click on this particular arc, and it will give the center point of that arc. Okay, we have to create a circle over there, and make sure that you are creating a small circle, just you know 0.5 mm radius, and that is for whatever the pin or whatever the chain which has to go through that. Okay, so since that is done, we have to cut and extrude it. How to do that is you go back to features, and you have an option called extruded cut. Click on that, and see, as you can see, it is going to cut and extrude this particular part. All right, so what we have to do is we have to give this blind as through all. Okay, and click on OK. So as you can see, that has created a cut extrude part. All right, now we are done with our basic model. All right, now what we have to do is we have to give the golden appearance. Okay, so to do that we have to go to appearances, and you have over here these three options basically, and you have to go to appearances over here. You have to click on metal. You have to go to gold or any other metal. If you are going for silver, you can go for silver as well. So I am planning to go for gold over here, and you have all these three options of gold. You have polished gold, you have matte gold, you have satin finish gold. Okay, so I am going to go with this polished gold. So as you guys can see, it has changed its appearance. All right, so you can edit your scenes over here. Okay, let's give it plain white. Okay, see, that will give it a more realistic look. And right now you guys can see all these lines over here which are made. Okay, if you guys want to get rid of those lines, you have to go to this particular option over here, and you have to click on the second one. Okay, see how it became a beautiful looking alien. Guys, this is how you can make simple 3D models out of SolidWorks. I'll be coming with more 3D models, okay, in my next videos, all beginner levels, so that you guys can understand and enjoy how to use SolidWorks. So till next time, bye bye.